Hey there, filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of GTM Show. Today, we're dipping back into the frozen food department and checking out our buddies at the Devour frozen food line again. This time around, we're checking out the chicken and waffles. So there's the package you're looking for. If you're looking for this in stores, take all that in. Definitely take all that in. Take in all of that picture right there. And take in all the description, alright? We're going to be getting back to all that in a minute. Alright, on the front, we got our typical Devour line thing. Chicken and waffles, premium crispy breaded white meat chicken patty strips. It's like two separate things, guys. It's either a patty or it's a strip. It can't be both, alright? Now, we've seen pretty good stuff coming out of Devour in the past, but it might be time to beat up on these fuckers a little bit. Be a little spoiler alert here, I've already seen this out of the box. I already know what's inside of here. That's why I'm asking you to take in this picture right here. And a side of syrup for dipping. Okay, we don't actually see the side of sauce for dipping on here. They've actually drizzled it right on there. So a lot of contradictions right here on the front of the box. We didn't see this from these guys last time around. Maybe they're slipping. Alright, let's crack this open and get to the actual product inside. And as I open this up, you think it would be in some sort of a tray or anything like that. Fuck no, man. I shit you not. You just saw me open this up. Our crap is rolling around in there loosely. No tray, no nothing, no poly bag. It's just straight up cardboard and our product. Incredibly fucked up on their part, in my opinion. This is already like going downhill. Now, if any of you guys have watched this show for long enough, you know Mr. Dirty starts taking points away for fucked up shit. Okay, right off the bat, we got 5 points to deal with here on this show. The fucking wording on the front of the box, you're losing a point for that. This shit right here, you're losing a point for that. Man, this is like completely fucking filthy in my book. No poly bag, no sealed product inside. All this was glued shut. How do you keep contaminants from getting inside of here? So obviously inside this box, we can see this here on the shot. You can see right here that microwavable gray paneling that's inside of there. So they're expecting you to cook this in this fucking box. Let's take a look at the actual product itself, since we actually don't have to do much unwrapping to look at it. Here's our French toast sticks. This looks like something that you would give... Oh, we've already lost that one onto the floor. Here's our Belgian waffle sticks, as they call them. And yeah, this looks like something that you would give a fucking child. Honestly. What is this? Alright, and there's your chicken out of the box, okay? So, we're looking at some kind of like a half-breed of like a chicken stick and like a chicken tenderloin. Can't call this a chicken tender. It's not big enough. It's not like actually made from a goddamn breast or anything like that. And this really looks like a sliver of thigh meat. Well, it says white meat chicken. No real specifications exactly of where they got their white meat from. I definitely see like a high pepper coating going on in the breading there, so we have some seasoning going on. And let's see, what do we got for our, what do they say? A side of syrup for dipping. And boom. Like straight out of McDonald's or Burger King, there's your little thing of maple syrup. Your little pull-back plastic like dipper. Yeah, what a real shit show going on here so far from Devour Frozen Foods, man. What a letdown. We've seen like 2 other products from these guys so far on the show. Absolutely stellar, like up there 4 or 5-star category type stuff. And here we haven't even slung it into the microwave, and we're looking at like, at best, a 3 out of 5. What do we have for cooking instructions? And it's just got microwave instructions on the back. I'm just going to skip right through because we know we're cooking all this shit in this tray in the box itself. Minus the syrup. Any brainiac would know that. And they got us cooking this on high for 4 minutes. So we're going to go do that. We're going to come back and take a look at this joke from Devour and their chicken and waffles. Alright, stick around. And some of you might be wondering, if I already knew what was in this box, and I knew it was going to be a total shit show, why the hell did I buy it anyhow? Fact is, I already had it in the freezer ready to do on the show when I saw, I think it's a shout outs to the impulsive buy, I think Margot posted pictures of this thing up on his website, or maybe it was GrubGrade. Not quite sure. One of those guys from the NOS show posted pictures of this. And so that's how I got to see what was sitting in my freezer and made me not even want to do it. But here we go. We're just cleaning house right now because we got some changes coming to the show pretty soon. So I'm just like cleaning everything out that we have stocked up here in the studio, plus everything that we have like on ice down in the freezer. Just kind of like cleaning house, starting fresh. If you're wondering how shit like this shows up on the show. So, oh, and another thing, remember the syrup? Huh. After you take the wrapper off, check it out. They're actually tossing us Heinz breakfast syrup. That's within in this little bucket here, like restaurant style, restaurant quality type stuff. I'm really surprised that they didn't have this rebranded with their own fucking logo. Anyway, once again, that's what we're supposed to get. And remember, there was 4 waffle sticks and we lost 2 onto the floor before we even began. So this is what you got, minus 2 waffle sticks. That's our fault. Bam. Alright? Yeah. What a total fucking shit show. You see our little crispy chicken strip looking things there, they say were patty strips, because they couldn't even figure out what the hell they were. We're definitely probably looking at like mechanically separated, reconstituted, like Purdue, Tyson type chicken stuff here. These waffles, let's see those. Alright. So okay, it did get crispy on the outside. These waffles seem to have turned out nicely in the microwave, but you know, that's exactly what they are. They're like microwavable waffles. Crack one open, so it's still soft on the inside, you know. Still got some stretch. They're not all crunchy, crispy little rocks. So kudos for the Belgian waffles. Let me taste those real quick. Tastes like a grocery store, like generic frozen waffle. It doesn't even taste like the quality of, say, Eggo. I'd put this like around like the Aunt Jemima ones to the generic supermarket. Alright, let's try it in this syrup that they so graciously gave us to make something of this. We ran it under the warm water like they said to do. Put it in like warm tap water. Here we go. Oh, incidentally, these waffles on their own, the slightest sweetness. They're almost bland, like no real flavor, like cornmeal almost type flavor on these, I would say. Here we go with even more syrup. Now, the syrup doesn't do shit for it. These Heinz breakfast syrup here, absolutely flavorless, man. That's worthless. It doesn't even taste like maple, nothing like that. It's got the right texture and everything, but yeah, flavor, not there. That is like, might as well be just dipping this into vegetable oil. That's how flavorless that is right there. And to be honest with you, vegetable oil might be more flavorful than this syrup. Alright, here's our chicken thing. Alright, let's crack one of those open real quick and take a look at our chicken meat that we got out of the microwave. And yeah, just as we thought, you know, chicken nugget shit. Yeah, looking at this, they got the shape of the product right to make you think it was a tenderloin, but once you get up in there, crack it open under that breading, boom, fucking chicken nugget. But you can see that they're hammering these out on a press, where like these 3 right here are the exact same shape, same size, and then this one over here they tried to get different and they put a little jig on it. But yeah, under the breading, boom, chicken nugget stuff. Mechanically separated, reconstituted chicken bits and parts. Come on guys, what happened, man? You did so good with your mac and cheese. Fuck. Alright, let's try this raw dog before dipping it into the flavorless syrup so that we can have just wet, flavorless chicken. Down the hatch. No. Yeah, we're not even going to be giving this syrup test. We're going to stop it right here, and we're just going to flat out give the Devour chicken and waffles a rare 1 out of 5. Yeah. Everything here, totally less than desirable. Everything from their description of their product to what we got inside to the product after the cook. Now here's a rare fun fact. I live right here where chicken and waffles was motherfucking invented. The original Bebe's Chicken and Waffles is still in business, like a couple miles from here. But seriously, you can't throw something like that down in front of me and call it chicken and waffles. I can't totally write off the Devour line just yet, because we said we have 2 good things from them before we hit this, and it went to the extreme. It went from like the greatest that you could have to the worst thing that you could have. So we'll definitely have them back on the show. They haven't burned their bridge yet, but just a real letdown that this was like when you look at their spread at the grocery store, or you go and you look at their website, this was the one thing that grabs your attention on the whole thing. I mean, it all looks great. Oh well, it is what it is. I definitely cannot recommend that. Devour chicken and waffles here on the GTM show. I'm Mr. Dirty. Don't forget, you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here, go have a rotten day.